Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Demi Grinder. This is another day in the life of Demi Grinder, obviously being me. And today I'm approaching a different way of recording the podcast because I found this old microphone of mine that I used to actually record voiceovers with. It's kind of funny because it's just one of those clip microphones. I don't know what to call it, but it's like you got a little type crocodile type deal, and you just shove it on your shirt and it stays there, and that's how it goes. But yeah, it's really old. It is really, really old. But you know what? The quality isn't that bad. I've tried it out. I tested it, and the quality is not really that bad. So I figured that sometimes I'm quite uncomfortable when I'm sitting on my chair in front of my computer and I'm trying to do a podcast, and I'm so limited to my movements that I sometimes don't really talk properly. I don't know how to explain this, but I'm very gestural. I don't even, is that even a word? But I do a lot of gestures, and I move my arms a lot and my hands a lot when I'm talking. And specifically when I'm talking about a certain subject, I need to move a lot more. And because I'm sitting on that chair, which is a wooden chair, because I don't have an office chair or a gaming chair or whatever chair you people might have nowadays, it's, I use a wooden chair for playing video games and whatnot, That's what happens when you're poor, Anyways, so basically, here I am, and this microphone allows me to be sitting on this, sofa, if you will, and it's a lot more comfortable, and I got a lot more movement to do. But not just that. It also allows me to do something that is amazing, which is walk around the room, which is something that I've been doing a lot as well. When I'm by myself at home and I'm talking to myself, I do that a lot, literally all the time. I just walk around. It's my sort of, little exercise every here and then that I can just do whenever. It just get off my chair, so that I don't clog my arteries and whatnot. And I just walk around the room talking to myself, and I walk around the house and whatnot. And that's pretty much how I, do the little portions of exercise of my days whenever I want to do it. Which is usually, I feel very uncomfortable sitting for long periods of time, so I just have to get up and just move around, whenever. But the thing is, it's been a week since I've done a post on the podcast, and I don't know, I just needed to sort of get my head in a safer place, because I didn't really tell you guys, but a lot of things have been happening, and I've been finding out some stuff that I don't really want to reveal. It's really dark, and it's really bad, and it's something that I just don't want to put out there, because it's not even because of me. It's because other people might find out about it, and they might go oh, what? I didn't know about that. How is that possible? Or maybe they knew about it and they just try to hide it from me, and I found it out on my own. But basically, having so much darkness and so much messed up things going on in my family, I just feel like that has affected me quite a lot. And this is just a random conversation, by the way. I have a few topics that I prepared on a notepad for future episodes of The Grinder's Verdict. But this one is just completely random. I just figure, you know what? I'm going to sit there with this microphone. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it, I'm going to try if I can get the sound to work just perfectly fine. And, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to see if I can then edit it and make it sound good. And, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I've just been thinking about things, because I just hate when people leave you without apparent reason, and you really have nothing to go, oh, that's the reason why they left me. because you're nice to them, you're cool to them, you try to help them. And for example, there's this guy who I've been sort of like watching his stuff ever since I found out about his videos with another individual. And I thought, their chemistry was pretty funny, but overall I thought his opinions when he was ever, making opinion videos, I thought he was interesting. I was relating to whatever he was saying. But then I started watching his live streams, and then at some point I was like trying to help because I like the guy. You know what I mean? I like the guy, so I try to help. Try to promote his stuff, tell about his stuff to my friends and whatnot, tell about people that I talk to and all this and all that. And, try to give him suggestions for this and for that. And it's just like, the guy just keeps ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring. And whenever he just, like, comes along is to, something that could possibly be beneficial for them. And I just hate that. I absolutely hate that. And honestly, I was this is a perfect example, right? And I hate when people do this, and a lot of people do this. I just freaking hate it. But a lot of people do this, which is like, I like playing Overwatch, right? And it just, a lot of people, when I want to play Overwatch with them, they just ditch me. And it's like, okay, dude, can you explain to me why? Oh, I don't have time, I'm busy, I don't want to play, blah, blah. Okay, dude. I've been playing Apex with some friends, and it's been going just fine. And I am the exact same person. If I lose, and listen, Apex's netcode is terrible. That thing is horrible. Like, literally. It's just an absolute shit show, because I think the game has a lot of potential, but come on. If you have 300 ping, you're benefited by the fact that you just, the system tries to like make things work out for you as the individual with 300 ping. And to me, that just doesn't make any sense. Why am I with 60 ping or 80, let's say, being damaged by the fact that there are people with 300 ping in here? It doesn't make any sense. What the hell? What kind of? It's because it's a free to play, anyways. I'm sure they had this mentality that, it's because it's free to play, people are not really gonna complain about this that much. It's like, I don't care if a game is free to play. If it's not fun due to these reasons, I'm not gonna play it. I don't care. As a matter of fact, if it's free to play and it has all of this bunch of issues, that just means that I'm not gonna play it even faster, because I have no sort of like connection to it. It's like I didn't pay anything for it. The only thing I have invested in the game is time, so I don't care. Anyways, back to, so I wanted to play Overwatch with the guy, and he every time he would be either busy or playing something else or didn't want to play, and then the motherfucker comes making videos with another dude, right? Playing Overwatch, and I'm like, motherfucker, are you stupid? For real? For real? Is this how you freaking treat me? Come on, dude. That's just that got me mad. So I stopped following his stuff and watching his stuff, because it's like, that's just rude, man. That's just literally rude. Anyway, so, and then the other day I was in his stream. He knew who I was, and literally everybody coming over to the stream. Everybody coming over to the stream, right? Getting a freaking VIP badge for the chat. Everybody. Literally everybody. but B. So you know what? I say to that guy, fuck you. You know, literally, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you for not appreciating me. Fuck you for not considering what I've done for you. Fuck you for disrespecting me and disregarding me, you know? And going through the easier ways. Because I know what the fuck you do with Rocket League, for example. You know what I mean? I know what you do. Exactly. You get those two dudes to play with you so that you don't say a fucking word as you play the game. Because they are the comedic entertainment in your video. That's what you do. I'm on to you, man. I'm not stupid. I'm not your audience. Fucking hell, man. Anyways, moving over. I'm done. I'm just done where people just ditch me like that. That's a perfect example. And so, you know, but I'm not, like, people think I'm stupid or some shit. Like, people think, I think the issue is that you show off as like a nice person and you are abused by that, right? You are abused by that fact. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm done. I'm tired of that. I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm talking about this guy is because I have 100% certainty that he's not going to be listening to this. Because if he is, please let me know. And let me know what you think of finding out the truth, right? But I'm just, you know, there's so many things. Like, I used to have the radio station, and I loved doing that stuff. I loved it. I loved playing music online. You know what I mean? I love promoting music. I love promoting new records. I love promoting, you know, new bands. And like, some of the most rewarding moments of my life was when I had, you know, the radio station. I was getting physical copies of records from bands, man. That was amazing. It was awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I was literally getting this. And it felt so rewarding to be getting a physical copy that usually most people have to pay for it. And these guys, without any sort of soliciting from me or anything, they just, here you go, man. Review this for us. Play this on your radio show. There you go. You know what I mean? I love that. It was so rewarding. So, you know, it was really sad when I couldn't just afford the station and you know, keep on doing that. But again, it was all due to people just fucking ditching me. Just left and right. And I'm sorry if I'm starting to sound weird, but my nose is running. So yeah. Anyway, so the thing is, basically, my thoughts are in this place right now. I've been getting ditched pretty much my whole freaking life. And there's only one person that has not ditched me. And I'm pretty sure that person is, you know, has thought about it at some point in his time, for sure. But, you know, it's like, yeah, my father, my mother, my grandmother, they've all ditched me. You know, yeah, it's like, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. And it makes me question my own existence. It makes me think about, what the hell am I doing here? Am I supposed to be here? Because, like, I can't do anything. I feel like... See, the problem is, I'm very self-conscious of everything that I do. So when I'm doing something, right, I am looking at it and I'm going like, is this good enough? So usually what I do to consider whether that's good enough or not is, obviously, I take my own opinion, and if I like it, I keep on going through with it. But I have the second opinion, which is, what would other people think of this? So usually what I do is I look at things and I go like, okay, so is this something that, you know, let's compare this with my thing. You know what I mean? And I compare whatever it is with my thing, and if I think that my thing is either equal or better than the other thing I'm comparing it to, then I keep on going with it. That's the only reason I have so many voiceovers that I've never even published. You know what I mean? They're just like hiding in my hard drives. Because I just never felt like they should be out there. Because I just never felt like they were good quality. My phone has a bunch of these. You know what I mean? Like, my phone has a bunch of voiceovers that I don't have published anywhere. It was just voiceovers that I did for either fun or, just to, practice or something. And they're just there. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm very self-conscious about all of these things that I do. And it's like, I just keep on, trying to do things, try to make the world a better place. And because I hate people, but I also love people. I hate the assholes, but I love the good guys. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I guess it's kind of relative, but, oh man, it's tough, and that's the reason why for this week I wasn't really doing anything in terms of the podcast, because I was just like, you know what I mean? My schedule is completely messed up. I've been playing Apex Legends every now and then with my friends, and even that is kind of like, ugh, because I'm sucking at it, and like you have this game or another game, and it's kind of like, wow, man, okay, you know what, guys, my nose is about to burst, so I'm gonna call it here. And thank you guys very much for listening. I'm going to keep on doing this, and if this comes out nicely as what I just described to you, I'm going to be doing a lot more with this sort of setup where I'm just sitting here on my sofa and I'm very comfortable and I'm very confident of what I'm doing and whatnot. So I'm going to if I like this, I'm going to be doing more of this instead of sitting on my wooden chair and talking to the microphone in a weird position and very limited with my movements because there's the computer in front of me. So yeah, thank you guys very much for listening. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye bye.